Luke 24, verse 16 through 21. But their eyes were restrained, so that they did not know him. And he said to them, what kind of conversation is this that you have with one another as you walk and are sad? Then the one whose name was Cleopas answered and said to him, are you the only stranger in Jerusalem, and have you not known the things which happened there in these days? And he said to them, what things? So they said to him, the things concerning Yahusha of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before Yahuwah and all the people, and how the chief priests and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death and crucified him. But we were hoping that it was he who was going to redeem Israel. Indeed, besides all this, today is the third day since these things happened. John 11, verse 49 through 52. And one of them, Caiaphas, being high priest that year, said to them, you know nothing at all, nor do you consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and not that the whole nation should perish. Now this he did not say on his own authority, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahusha would die for the nation, and not for that nation only, but also that he would gather together in one the children of Yahuwah who were scattered abroad. Jeremiah 23, verse 3 through 8. But I will gather the remnants of my flock out of all the countries where I have driven them, and bring them back to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. I will set up shepherd over them who will feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, nor shall they be lacking, says Yahuwah. Behold, the days are coming, says Yahuwah, that I will raise to David a branch of righteousness. A king shall reign and prosper, and execute judgment and righteousness in the earth. In his days Judah will be saved, and Israel will dwell safely. Now this is his name by which you will be called, Yahuwah, our righteousness. Therefore the days are coming, says Yahuwah, they shall no longer say, as Yahuwah lives, who brought up the children of Israel from the land of Egypt, but as Yahuwah lives, who brought up and led the descendants of the house of Israel from the north country and from all the countries where I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Jeremiah 17, verse 1 through 4. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron, with the point of a diamond it is engraved on the tablet of their heart, and on the horns of your altars, while their children remember their altars and their wooden images by the green trees on the high hills. O my mountain in the field, I will give as plunder your wealth, all your treasures, and your high places of sin within all your borders. And you, even yourself, shall let go of your heritage, which I gave you, and I will cause you to serve your enemies in the land which you do not know. For you have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Jeremiah 17, verse 5 through 10. Thus say Yahuwah, cursed is the man who trusts in men and makes flesh his strength, whose heart departs from Yahuwah. For he shall be like a shrub in the desert, and shall not see when good comes, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in the salt land which is not inhabited. Blessed is the man who trusts in Yahuwah, and whose hope is in Yahuwah. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spread out its roots by the rivers, and will not fear when heat comes, but its leaves will be green, and will not be anxious for in the years of drought, nor will cease from yielding fruit. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, Yahuwah, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. Jeremiah 29, verse 4 through 7. Thus says Yahuwah of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, to all who were carried away captive, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem to Babylon. Build houses and dwell in them. Plant gardens and eat their fruit. Take wives and begat sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons, and give your daughters to husbands, so that they may bear sons and daughters, that you may be increased there, and not diminished, and seek the peace of the city where I have caused you to be carried away captive, and pray to Yahuwah for it, for in its peace you will have peace. Jeremiah 29, verse 14. I will be found by you, says Yahuwah. I will bring you back from your captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and from all the places where I have driven you, says Yahuwah. And I will bring you to the place from which I caused you to be carried away captive.